Welcome to the Stop Italian Sounding podcast, uncovering authentic Italian food. I'm your host, Robert Campana, and join me as we delve into the rich heritage of genuine Italian food, exploring its legends, history, and traditions. Through important tips and insightful interviews with industry professionals, you'll gain a deeper understanding of authentic Italian food. Welcome back, everyone, to the Stop Italian Sounding show, uncovering authentic Italian food. So, on April 8th and 9th, 2024, the largest Italian Farmers Association, Coldiretti, staged a protest on the Brenner Pass, which is on the border of Italy and Austria. In fact, 10,000 farmers showed up to protest fake Italian food products. So, picture this: Danish prosciutto, Indian grapes, South African fruits, industrial egg based products making a journey from Poland, and even a truckload of wheat with no traceability, all making their way into Italy to be sold as fake Italian products. And these are just a few examples of Italian sounding products that have been recently uncovered at the Brenner Pass. So today, we're going to explore the significance of these findings and delve into the implications for Italian consumers and producers alike, and even answer the question as if this will have an impact here in the United States. So let's start by unpacking the gravity of these discoveries. The infiltration of foreign products posing as Italian not only threatens the livelihood of local producers, but also undermines consumers' trust in authentic Italian products. So, why does this deception even persist? Well, there's an absence of mandatory country of origin labeling across the European Union, and that provides a breeding ground, of course, as you would imagine, for fraudulent practices. But believe it or not, Italy is actually one of the most strict European Union countries when it comes to country of origin food labeling. But without clear labeling laws across the entire European Union, there's always the risk for food products to be imported into Italy with unknown origins. And consumers could be left in the dark, of course, when purchasing. So, Coldiretti's mobilization efforts at the Brenner Pass a few days ago are nothing short, in my personal opinion, of commendable. By meticulously scrutinizing the incoming trucks that were crossing the border. Of course, those trucks had shipments, and the Coldiretti farmers who were protesting were advocating for stricter regulations, which aim to shield consumers and local producers from the influx of counterfeit goods. In other words, without more of a unifying law in the European Union for country of origin labels, there's of course always the risk that food products that are produced in countries with substances maybe that have been illegal in Italy for years are imported into Italy. So, what exactly are the proposed solutions from Coldiretti to address this major issue? Well, basically, advocates are calling for a revision of European Union custom codes to prevent foreign products from being falsely marketed as Italian. In other words, making Italian sounding products illegal across the European Union. Additionally, there's also a growing demand for a strict enforcement of standards to ensure that imported goods meet the same requirements and rigorous criteria as those produced within Europe, which, in my personal opinion, is a fantastic proposal. This basically means that if a product from outside of the European Union doesn't follow the same strict food rules that exist within the European Union, then it wouldn't be able to be imported. And in order for this to happen, Coldiretti's goal is to get over 1 million signatures to call for a European Citizens Initiative law proposal on the transparency of food. So, does this even mean anything for Italian products found here in the United States? Well, it should be another wake up call, in my opinion, for everyone who likes Italian products, and should be another reminder to read, of course, the fine print. Labeling products as Italian, even when they're not, aka Italian sounding products in the United States, is not illegal. So therefore, they will continue to be sold. It really is just up to you, the consumer, to make the final decision, and of course, to be aware of what's being purchased. But luckily, Italy, of course, is at the forefront of food protection. And of course, there's also the organization Coldiretti, which is leading that fight. Of course, the fight for transparent labeling and for authentic Italian products, which would ultimately be a great thing for places like the United States, which imports a lot of Italian food and beverage products, because, of course, that's what we want to end up on our tables. Anyway, as we wrap up for today, it's evident that combating fake Italian food products requires a concentrated effort and comprehensive legislation reforms. And of course, by advocating for transparency and integrity in the agricultural sector, we could safeguard the reputation of Italian products and restore consumer confidence. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the stories of authentic Italian cuisine. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe to this podcast for more insights and interviews. Also, feel free to reach out with your thoughts or questions on our social media channels at Stop Italian Sounding or on our website, stopitasounding.com. Grazie a tutti e alla prossima.